Honk, honk honk, haha, it's funny clown time. Hey everyone, hope you're in the mood for some wacky jokes today, cause as you probably saw on the thumbnail, today I'll be reviewing Katy Perry's new album, We Live in a Society. It's actually called Smile, but I'm pretty sure she wanted to be like Joker and shoot some TV hosts in the head during the Witness era. Anyway, that's right, pop star diva Katy Perry just released her 5th studio album, 6th if you count her gospel phase, and it's her very first album since the slump that was Witness. Is it any good? Well, I can surely say it's not a bad album, but it's far from being her best one. In this record, her sound is not very different from what she has done in her previous records. The songs are simple pop songs that occasionally incorporate one or two different styles, like every pop artist does. But there's just this thing about this record, that maybe it's in the instrumentals, the production, mixing or even the stigma of Witness, but there's just some sort of lingering boredom in the tracks here. They just don't feel as lively and powerful as the songs of albums such as Teenage Dream are. And in some cases even the singles feel like would-be filler tracks of other records. The most notable example is the title track, Smile, that if someone told me it was a hidden cut from Prism, I wouldn't be surprised, and in some songs, she sings like she doesn't want to be there. But that's not to say this album doesn't have its good moments, either, because sometimes the instrumentals might sound more interesting, one example being the track Resilient, and about the boredom that I mentioned before. Not all tracks have that, some do have a nice kick to it. These tracks I'll be including in the honorable mentions, that I'll be talking about right now. Track 4. Daisies. With Never Really Over and Harleys in Hawaii, my expectations of this records were pretty neutral. But when Daisies dropped, I said, okay, now you have my attention, what's up? This song has pretty straightforward lyrics, with the usual metaphors used in a song about overcoming adversities, like using the sticks and stones to build something. We've already seen this, it's fine. What really caught me here was the instrumentals. The song has a warm but soft beginning, that builds up tension for a while. Then we have the pre-chorus that has a nice acoustic guitar on the background, followed by the actual chorus, that feels pretty magical, and even a little invigorating, like it's the theme of a new beginning, which is fitting considering the lyrics of the song that I've mentioned before. It's a great mood lifter to the album that so far didn't have much to show. Best track of the album. Track 6. Not the End of the World. Of the deep cuts of the record, this is the one with the highest potential of being a single. The intro is gargantuan and already puts you in a good mood, then the verses are very fluid and Katy's lyrics are very dynamic, and then the chorus is pretty catchy, and in an overall view, it's something new to Katy's style considering the beat of this song is very trap influenced. I wasn't sure if this combination would work out, but it did. It might be a short ride, but it's a pretty good song. Track 12. What Makes a Woman. The closing track of the record begins with a nice acoustic guitar riff, and the way the song goes reminded me of an early Taylor Swift song, until after the first chorus. That's when the electronic beats start to play, adding some intensity to the track, and as the song goes, it keeps getting better and better. Again, it's another short ride, even shorter this time around since this is only a little above 2 minutes, but it's still a track that I really enjoyed, and I totally see me returning to it in the future. I just showed you 3 great songs, now it's time to talk about the weakest points of the record, the negative highlights. Track 2. Cry About It Later. It's weird how the lyrics of the song imply this idea of having fun in a wild night, but the beat of this song is so goddamn boring. I think it was trying to give this 80s influenced sound such as the albums 𝕸𝖆𝖗𝖗𝖚 and The Weeknd dropped earlier this year, but it didn't work out very well here. It's a pretty weak track. Track 10. Harleys in Hawaii. This track has the exact same problem as Cry About It Later. The beat is so damn boring, dude. This track has this more chill summer vibe, but it has a complete lack of substance. It's like that one day in a summer trip that everything is going wrong and everybody in your group is mad about it. This is that song that plays during the trip back home. Everyone is mad, probably with sunburns and dead silent, and this song is in the radio, not being able to lift the mood of the situation. Despite the name of the album being Smile, I smiled just a few times while I was listening to it. This album has not many risks, it just sounds like a normal Katy Perry album, frankly not even that, it sounds like a Katy Perry B-sides compilation. It has great songs as I've mentioned, but in an overall it's just lackluster. At least I do like Katy Perry's music in an overall view, and the positive highlights increased the score of the record from what would possibly be a 5 to a 6.2 out of 10. Still kinda disappointed. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. What are your thoughts on this record? Share those in the comments please, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. My name is Marshall, and see you next time.